lads, normally at this time of the year we would invite you in for an FS1 to FS2 transition meeting to make the transition for your little ones as smooth as possible. Therefore, we thought we'd put together this short video in order to explain some information to you. In order to ensure smooth transitions between FS1 and FS2, we have already started our WebEx meetings with the new class teachers. We're doing this as a whole class on a Sunday and then small groups on the Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, in order that your children can get to know their new teachers. The learning environment in FS2 is really similar to the FS1 environment. We have still open plan classrooms, there are shared spaces, and there's also the outdoor area too. As a phase, the FS1 and FS2 teachers collaborate really closely and they adopt really similar teaching styles and approaches. There's a phased entry in September, just like there was at the start of FS1, and further information on this will follow. It's fun and exciting themes just as it was in FS1 in order that we can engage and meet the needs of every single child in FS2. There will be curriculum information meetings and also meet the teacher meetings as there were at the start of FS1 coming out to you at the start of the new academic year. There will be the weekly open sessions as there were in FS1, Seesaw and also Twitter. When talking about transitions, we would really like you to be as positive as possible. When talking about this with your child, remember, change is good. Just as in FS1, we promote and foster independence in FS2 also. We really encourage that the children are responsible for their own resources and they're as independent as they can be first thing in the morning and also in the afternoons. Over the summer, we would love you to continue to foster those independent learning skills with your child, including dressing and undressing by themselves, feeding themselves, and also helping out at home. We will continue to follow the EYFS Development Matters curriculum guidance, and the FS1 and FS2 teachers will continue to plan really closely together. The timetable will be a mix of whole class teaching sessions and also play-based learning, including do time. The children will continue with their individual learning journeys, so their next steps will be planned for depending on their end of FS1 progress and attainment. All children will bring home 2 reading books per week, and there will be further information about this given to you at a later date. We're aiming for the majority of children in FS2 to reach their early learning goal by the end of the academic year. The number of specialist lessons in FS2 will increase and the children will go to dance lessons with Mrs. Cassidy. They will also continue with their PE specialist lessons, swimming, music, Arabic and also Islamic for Muslim children. So as you know, the FS2 day is a longer day than FS1. At the beginning of the day, our school bell rings at approximately 7:40 AM, so we can't stress enough to try and be as punctual as we can be in the mornings. Each class will have a designated line-up area which they will be shown on the first day of term, and children will be collected from this area by their class teacher and walked into their classroom. At the end of the day, children should be collected from the FS2 unit at 2:15. If you have children in year 1 to 6, you will have to go and wait by their classroom as years 1 to 6 finish the school day at 2:30. On a Thursday, FS2 will finish their day at 12:50 in line with the rest of the school, year 1 to year 6. There are no internally run clubs for FS2 as we really feel that the school day is very tiring and long for them. There may be externally run clubs and further information on this will come out to you in September, and DESPA continues in FS2. Our FS2 uniform is very similar to our FS1 uniform. The only slight change is that the zips are now buttons. However, what we do recommend is that you continue your child wearing their FS1 uniform until they outgrow it. And then when they do outgrow it, please go and purchase the button shirt and the button dress. Thank you. In FS2, we'll have 2 snack times per day, so therefore you have to ensure that your child has enough food in their snack boxes. On Thursday, because it's a shorter day, there will only be 1 snack time. The children may also eat during their free play sessions, during do time and play-based learning, if they feel hungry or that they need extra time. There are no facilities for heating food, as was in FS1, so just cold food only, please. As in FS1, the children need to be as independent as possible when opening and eating their food. Please continue to follow the school's healthy eating policy and also adhere to our no nut and no pork policy. Can we ensure that grapes are cut in half? When we talk about no nuts, we mean no Nutella products as well, and no cereal bars that may contain nuts. Thank you. On behalf of the FS1 team this year, myself, Mrs. Miller and Mrs. Dando, I would just like to say a huge thank you to all of you wonderful FS1 parents. I know it's been a very different looking year for your little ones in their first year at DES. However, we just want to thank you for all your support in ensuring that each and every one of your child still makes amazing progress at school. And I really look forward to following you and your child into FS2. Thank you so much, everyone.